This is Carey TV.
It's beautiful here at the solar farm, and it's getting warmer too.
Yes, we can't take the sun for granted, can we?
We sure can't. And we're going to talk with somebody who's going to tell us more about how some people in Carey are using the sun in ways that others may not even be aware of.
Wow, I'm looking forward to it.
You're watching Bud TV, the monthly program that keeps you informed about what's going on in and around Carytown government.
This month on Bud, we'll talk to Emily Barrett about solar power in Carey.
Then we'll take a look back at Carey history for a minute.
And for all things green in Carey, Shrishna Guilford takes us there.
And the library is getting a makeover. All that and more here on Bud TV. Hi, and welcome to Bud TV. We're here at the South Carey Water Reclamation Facility, home to Carey's solar farm. It went online in December 2012 and can generate almost 2 megawatts of electricity. The farm consists of nearly 6,000 solar panels that generate enough energy to power 174 homes and offsets over 1,700 tons of greenhouse gas emissions annually. This is a public-private partnership, and the town leased around 8 acres to a solar developer for up to 20 years for solar power development. With us today is Emily Barrett, the town's sustainability manager. Thanks so much for joining us today, Emily.
I'm happy to be here.
So this is awesome. Can you tell us more about this public-private partnership?
Absolutely. What you see here are about 5,900 solar photovoltaic panels. Photovoltaic, many people say solar PV, but what that means is these panels take energy from the sun and convert it to electricity, and that's just what they're doing. These panels produce about enough energy to power between 170 and 175 homes a year.
So what are some other things that the town is doing to promote renewable energy?
Well, in 2012, Council passed the Strategic Energy Action Plan, where we committed in our operations, in our buildings, our streetlights, water and wastewater facilities, and our fleet to reduce energy, reduce cost, and reduce greenhouse gas emissions. We checked in on our progress recently, and we found that even though our population had grown 10%, our per person energy use had dropped 8%, and our per person greenhouse gas emissions had dropped by 12%. So we're making good progress and look forward to continuing to work on that.
That's awesome. So what are some things that the Carey citizens can do at home to promote smart energy use?
Well, you can definitely just every day be aware of the energy you use. Flip out your lights, unplug appliances that you're not using. You know, our firefighters have been working really hard because they live in the firehouses. And so not only are they aware of their energy use and turning out lights when they're not around, but they even have stations that are set up to help them conserve energy. They have solar thermal hot water heating at Fire Station 8, and they liked it so much that we're putting it in Fire Station 9 too.
Awesome.
So yeah, I think the only thing I'd add is that Duke Energy has some amazing tools that people can use to really look at where their energy use is compared to their neighbors and to really take advantage of incentives.
Excellent. Is that information online?
It's online. Just go to Duke Energy and you can find it all there.
Will do. Thank you so much for those tips, and thank you for joining us today.
I had a blast. Thanks, Sarah.
This is your Carey History Minute. The Barnabas Jones Farmstead is located at 9701 Penny Road at Jack Smith Park. It represents a relatively intact early to mid-19th century family farm in North Carolina. The farmstead sits on 3.3 acres of land, which was originally part of 211 acres Barnabas Jones inherited from his father, Martin Jones, around 1859. Martin Jones was the son of Revolutionary War Captain Ethelred Jones, who was granted nearly 8,000 acres of land in southern Wake County from the state of North Carolina after the war. Upon his death, the land was divided among Martin and his siblings. The inherited property already contained some modest buildings and farm outbuildings, and Barnabas went on to expand the farmstead. One of the dwellings was later used as a schoolhouse, where Barnabas' daughter Caroline Carey Jones began teaching school at the age of 16. At first, she likely taught her younger siblings and cousins, and then to area children later. She taught there for 50 years.
There's a makeover coming to downtown Cary. It's the library. Pre-construction work is already underway on what will be a 2-story, 31,000 square foot space featuring large windows, a plaza, and public restrooms that can be accessed from downtown Park.
A 600-space parking deck at the corner of Walnut Street and Kildare Farm Road will complement the new library, and a pedestrian bridge will connect the parking deck to the library. Space is being reserved around the deck for potential private development.
Wake County and Cary are sharing the cost of the $29 million project, which should be completed by fall 2019. Until then, pardon our dust, but still come and visit the downtown Cary Library until the new facility is constructed.
Using water wisely is about making smart choices with how and when you water your yard. An easy choice is to hold off when rain is in the forecast, saving precious drops and letting Mother Nature do the work for you. Usually 1 inch of water a week is enough to keep healthy turf to stay strong, and measuring that rainfall with a rain gauge can help you decide whether or not you need to water more. When you do decide to water, be sure that spray heads are aimed at your lawns and garden and that water can soak in. Runoff from misguided spray heads or because your soil simply can't absorb it is never a good idea. In fact, our year-round water waste ordinance prohibits overwatering your landscape in 3 ways. Directly watering impervious surfaces like streets and driveways to the extent that it runs into storm drains. Overwatering to the extent that soil can't absorb it and it flows off the landscape into the street or down parking lots. Not attending to your known leaks or breaks and making timely repairs. A broken spray head can waste up to 20 gallons of water a minute, so be sure to check up and tune up. And don't forget to check on your rain sensor. Our rain sensor ordinance requires all automatic irrigation systems to have a rain sensor set to 1/4 inch. This will adjust your system from watering during or soon after rainfall. Place the sensor outside, uncovered in an open area. And be sure the rain sensor setting is set to on in your control box. For more outdoor watering tips, search irrigation at townofcary.org. I'm Shrishna Guilford, and remember to carry it green.
June opened with National Trails Day. Cary takes this concept to a new level with its famed Greenway system.
With walking trails of more than 80 miles, the Cary Greenway system also includes 7 special use facilities, 4 sports venues, and 9 staff facilities providing a variety of programs and services for all ages.
Nearly all homes in Cary are no more than 1/4 mile from a greenway, and the system continues to grow with more connections added to our main greenways like White Oak Creek Greenway.
We caught up with Linda Setliff, who started the first greenway in Cary in the 1970s. She saw the local track and field team practicing on Kildare Farm Road alongside traffic. She didn't like it.
What gave me the idea in the first place was trying to find a safe place for the boys to run. I guess I didn't really think too far ahead of that. It was just a safety issue at first. But, you know, the more you think about something, you begin to broaden your vision.
So invention is the mother of necessity. Thanks, Linda. Navigate your way around Cary's Greenway systems with the Bike and Hike app. You can download that in your smartphone's app store. Thanks for watching Bud TV. We want to leave you with something special we found along the way. Summer is upon us, and that means longer days. We got up early to catch it all. Rise and shine, Cary.
This is Cary TV.